in home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Sun Bowl Stadium in El Paso, Texas, the home field of the UTEP Miners. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on last season's national champions, the UTEP Miners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. Kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Hands it off from the gun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short pass finds the tight end. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They get him down, but not before he gets to the plus 38.
Boy, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
And looking to throw now on first down. Pass caught. Can he get in? Touchdown, Wolverines, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Receivers are bunched together. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. He goes down after a solid gain on the play. That's enough for a first set of downs for this offense.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
And the Miners hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Looking to pass here on second down. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Challenging play for the offense. They face 3rd and long here from their own 43. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made in space. Look out.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Miners pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, they'll have to start spying on this quarterback, which could open up some passing lanes that weren't there before.
Wide open downfield. Touchdown, Miners, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustment. He'll take a deep shot. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, if it hasn't been made abundantly clear by now, they want to get the ball downfield to this guy. That was almost his 2nd touchdown alone here in the first half.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Well, sometimes these wide receiver screens, the quarterback simply needs to play the numbers game to the outside, and he can avoid these negative plays in the future. Pretty much that simple.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Grab by the receiver. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down.
On 3rd downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Touchdown, UTEP. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow.
Well, an aggressive approach by this offense backfires. The defense not fooled at all. Good job of stepping in front of this throw, and they take it back for a touchdown.
Now the all-important extra point. The extra point gives them a 14-7 lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. They start the drive with an end-around play. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
You know, even though positive yards are gained here, I think the defense has to be happy on how they prepared coming into the game for these kind of different looks. They looked very aware that these formations and plays could happen on any given down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it here. Fights through a tackle. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. He's going to lose ground on the run, and now it brings up 4th down.
Hey, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. Oh, he spins free. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up. And Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly. And they're doing so with such high stakes. Answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And he takes this from inside the 5. What a stiff arm. The coverage team brings him down at the 26. And they'll set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has a handoff. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid game.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A deep shot to the left side. Makes the catch. Can he get in? Touchdown, Miners. Way too much speed in that play.
This guy's starting to prove that he is a mismatch for this defense. Second touchdown of the day, and a great job by the coordinator continuing to find unique ways to get this guy on one-on-one opportunities for touchdowns.
And they'll set up for the PAT. Knocked through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they start the drive. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Running out of time in the pocket. Looks like he's going to run it. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's UTEP in front, Kurt. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, another short game for this offense on the ground, and you've got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run. He'll hand it off. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. They can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Well, this is exactly what can happen when you're overly aggressive and things go bad. And I get it when it's late in the game and you're trying to climb back into it. But to have a turnover on downs now, man, this one could hurt you.
The Miners offense is back out on the field. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? The defense makes the stop after a 5-yard gain, so 2nd and 5. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Morton. Looking for the end zone. Has a lane. Touchdown, UTEP. They couldn't stop him there.
This receiver is putting on a show today. That is 3 trips to the end zone already. And based on how this defense is playing against him, this may not be the last time we see him in the end zone today.
Attack on the PAT. It's a 2-touchdown lead now, 28-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. Dump off caught by the running back. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
He's brought down after a short gain that's not going to be 1st down yardage. The completion sets up a 2nd down play. Press coverage now from these DBs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a 1st down.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break 1 tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up in run support.
Toss it to the back, running left. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
4th down, look at the throw for it. Looking for his big tight end. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up the offense at the 39.
Well, that's now 2 interceptions for this quarterback, and we're only in the 1st half. This is the exact start this defense was hoping for to create a ton of momentum.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Gets it out quickly to the left side. He rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator, getting this wide receiver involved early in the game. Obviously a long way to go, but you want this receiver to make a big impact today and get his confidence established early.
Here comes a handoff. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Throwing for his running back. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. The RPO clock to the right. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Miners will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Throwing in the rain can be very dangerous. The timing between the quarterback and the wide receiver can be off. Here the quarterback takes a chance and forces the ball. Give credit to the defensive back for locking in there and coming up with that big interception.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. First down, looking for more now. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a first down. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of a play. Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And it's hauled in way downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. He wins the foot race to the end zone.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
Returner choosing to field this one. He's tackled at the 21. That's when the drive will start. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the second effort there will earn him the first down. The Miners looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to throw it on first down. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him, or I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And it's caught off the deflection. You'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. And the Miners will have 1st and 10 here. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
He's wide open. Look out. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Oh, man, for him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
This is the 6th play on the drive. QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Incomplete with 4 seconds remaining. Time for just one more play.
Boy, he just missed another one, Chris. That would have been touchdown number 4 for this quarterback. Still, what a performance we've seen from this guy today, and he's not done yet.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And they add to their lead.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. This will likely be the last play of the half. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Gets the first and still running. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Michigan.
Well, they roll the dice here, call that play, and it works out. They get points on the board. They cut into the lead. Now you got a ton of momentum going in at halftime to make some adjustments and come out feeling that you can come back and win this game.
Good job dealing with the footing. PAT is good. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Wolverines will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the UTEP offense back on the field now. The passing game very hard to stop in the first half. Let's see if they can begin to feature the run game here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Broke out of bounds, but it's another big game. This offense producing chunk plays through the air. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. The Miners come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Short connection to the tight end here. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. The shotgun handoff here. That moves the football inside the 40, and it's another first down.
I think it says a lot about this coach's confidence that he has in his team, that he sticks to running the football on fourth down. You know, a lot of teams, they might try to get cute, pull out a special play that they've been practicing for weeks. But not this guy. They just line up, run the ball, and pick it up.
Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
You talk about balance as a play caller. I don't know if it gets much better than what this offense is doing. 3 runs, 3 passes, and all 3 passes have been completions. Oh, now it's first and goal.
Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
That's a second and goal play for the offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Caught near the goal line. He will score. Touchdown, Miners. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. Michigan offense back out on the field. They'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Escapes the pocket. Oh, and he fumbles. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage.
Well, the offense catches a break here. Lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
They're going to run it here. Breaks free. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Wolverines.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. UTEP's offense is back out there now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive. Right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
3 receivers in a bunch formation as they come up on 2nd and inches. Snags a quick throw. And the Miners churn out another first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone cover. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
That completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. And the quarterback dropping back. He flips it to the back across the middle. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
2nd down play coming up. Looking to throw again. Bringing pressure. He's hit as he throws it.
Good adjustment here by the defensive coordinator. Let's face it, it's been a tough game so far for this defense. They've given up a ton of yards and touchdowns through the air. This time they figured out a way to affect his timing, and they get the pressure to hit him before he can make another play.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The Miners are going to keep this drive rolling. Offense building momentum on this drive. It's a 1st down at the 44.
Now they get the 1st down here, Chris, and look at them. They're already at the line of scrimmage, getting the call from the sideline. They're ready to go.
Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. 1st down.
Oh, I love how the quarterback takes his time on that ride to the back. I thought he might have to pull it out, but he hung on, gave it to the back, and it paid off for a nice gain.
Over the middle, it's Morton. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver, and look at this result, some positive yards.
And the Miners begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
All right, here comes the 4th quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going toward the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, UTEP.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield, and that's why he got that ball to the end zone.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. He'll return from inside the 10-yard line. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. And the Wolverines' offense is back on the field. On first down, it's play action. Makes the catch downfield. Breaking free at midfield. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The DB's right near the line now, showing press coverage. As the first down is still going. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
From the end zone, here's the return. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half to talk strategy here. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Grab down the middle. It's Morton. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
But how about this aggressive approach by this offense? They've got the lead in the fourth quarter, and these guys are continuing to throw the football. I think the offense coordinator understands that he can't allow his team to get too comfortable or complacent, even with having a lead here in the fourth.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Morton. Finding some room at the 25. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. First and goal, handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 7. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Miners all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Miners.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield. He may go for a third or a fourth later today.
Extra point, up and good. A double-digit lead now here in the fourth quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. Their championship dream's not quite dead yet, but it's desperation time. They've got to get something going right now. And that pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. The pass rush closing in. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th.
He's going for a big play downfield. And it's incomplete to end the drive. A turnover on downs here in the late stages of this game.
I love the call here by the offensive coordinator. Very close to being able to come through here for this 1st down to keep this drive alive. But late in the game, not getting the 1st down, I think this one's all but over.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Morton. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. They can put the game away right here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, this is situational football. This is really where the great coaches separate themselves, because in these kind of situations, this is where you want to be able to score and kill the clock. Some teams do it better than others, and that's primarily coaching and execution and preparation. It'll be interesting to see how this offense navigates this spot in the field.
2nd down and goal.
Let's go.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
2 straight runs, 2 losses. Now it's 3rd down and goal. And the back now goes in motion. Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Oh, and he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Chris, that would have been his 5th touchdown of the game if he hit that one. I'm a little surprised he didn't get it. He's been on the money today.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the first play of the drive now coming up from the 17-yard line. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for late-game heroics. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Wolverines. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick. If they can recover it, you never know.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Gets into the end zone. The 2-point conversion makes it a 5-point game. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Good call here to go with this onside kick. It looked like they may have had a shot to be able to come up with this recovery. Unfortunately, they don't, and this could wrap up the ball game.
So with the lead secure here, it's time to just take a knee, run out the clock, and plan the victory celebration. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that